Our thoughts drive our circumstances. The foundation of this book is the reality that our thoughts dominate and drive our circumstances. Your attitude towards your life and the people around you is your window to the world. If you think you can do something, then you can. If you think you can't, then you can't. You are right either way, as your attitude is your outcome. It's a classic self-fulfilling prophecy. So try to change your attitude to one that is more positive. Your attitude is a mental filter. Keller defines attitude as a mental filter through which we experience the world. Some of us see the world through a filter of optimism, while others perceive the world through a filter of pessimism. Some people see the glass as half full and some as half empty. Keller believes you can control your attitude, so you should keep your view of the world clean and clear. To illustrate this point, Keller compares attitudes to windows. Your window is your perspective on the world. We all start with a clean window when we are young. But with age, our window gets covered in dirt from everything life throws at us. Criticism, ridicule, rejection, and disappointment. This dirt is what makes us doubt our capabilities. Doubt feeds negative attitudes. Our job is to keep our view of the world clean. In other words, try to keep a positive attitude. Use a filter of optimism instead of negativity. Instead of saying, "I can't," you should say, "I can." When your window is clean, you can finally see the world outside is full of positive opportunities. If we can choose our attitude towards our circumstances, we can also choose all the reactions and responses. The example Keller gives us is the mindset of Viktor Frankl, an author of The Concentration Camp Survival. Frank believed that those who were naturally more pessimist often died in the concentration camp, while those who were optimistic were most likely to find the hope and strength to survive. Positive thoughts attract success. On a basic level, we are human magnets. If we think about positive things and outcomes, success will flow. We become what we think about. Keller introduced the idea of dominant thoughts. Your dominant thoughts rule the day. If you continuously think positive about a goal, you will take steps to move towards the goal. But with a negative attitude, you are never going to take the first step. If we are always thinking negatively, we will produce negative actions. These are the actions that don't move us towards our goals. So you must exercise your positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts until it becomes a habit. Your belief brought you to where you are today. The way you think about the things from the point of will determine the path forward. Keller explains that one way to change your thinking is to become aware of what you say to yourself. You can also read positive literature daily and listen to the motivational programs. Repetition is the key. Visualization is a skill that we learn in a very young age. Visualization is something that we use to understand the circumstances. You have understand visualization from a young age, and you should continue to use. Keller encourages readers to create mental movies in their minds, picturing every milestone towards the ultimate goal they want to achieve. You must also rid your mind of old mental image that remind you of negative factors like failure and disappointment. If you are still failing, then you are still holding on to the pictures of low aspiration or failure. Keller tells the story of singer Celine Dion on an example. From the age of 5, she imagined herself singing in front of vast audience and receiving multiple awards. She continued to hold on to the positive image throughout her life, and she ultimately accomplished living her dreams. Do whatever it takes. Keller asks his readers whether they are willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish their objective. The key to getting what you want is the willingness to do whatever it takes. So make this commitment to yourself. Once you have supplied this commitment, you will then be determined to reach your goal. Positive events will also start happening once you have committed. People around you will start helping you to achieve your goal. It won't be easy, but if you don't give up, you can't move more. Here Keller provides the example of Benjamin Moore, who at the age of 74 finally passed in California bar exam. He never gave up on his goal and finally cleared the exam on his 14th attempt. Find the lesson in problems. How you react when faced with problems and setbacks is vitally important. Generally, people start questioning themselves, their circumstances, and their luck. After this initial disappointment, though, you have a choice to make. You either keep feeling miserable or learn a lesson from the setbacks and move on. You can either dwell on the negative or find the lesson in a problem. Often problems are even real problems. Instead, they are merely opportunities to take positive actions. They allow you to improve and do better next time. Adversities encourage us to make the necessary changes in our lives and to tap into our hidden potential. Failures also give us perspectives. Failure teaches us to be grateful when small positive things happen. Keller uses the example of Napoleon, who is quoted as saying, "Every adversity carries with it the seed of equivalent or the greater benefit." Use positive self-talk to your advantage. Words have immense power. Jeff Keller believes that words can build your future, destroy your opportunities, and maintain the status quo. Your choice of words will define your personality. Keller builds on the formula provided in the book Secret of the Millionaire Mind. T is equals to F, and F, A. Thought leads to your feelings, feelings leads to the action, and action leads to a reaction. Keller developed this concept into words, beliefs, actions, results. Since our words ultimately lead to our actions and results, we must use our words carefully. If you use your words to put yourself down, this strengthens your premises belief. Your beliefs become more negative, and this will stop you from positive actions. So you must use positive self-talk as often as possible and discuss your goals only with supportive people. Exaggerate your happiness while answering questions. Keller explains that the question, "How are you?" is the one of the most frequently asked. But it is a small question, but we answer this question so often that our response significantly impacts us. There are 3 ways you can reply to this question. Your response can either be positive, mediocre, or negative. We should always avoid a negative answer, as they drain energy from us and those around us. That's because our words affect our psychology. If your answer to "how are you" is horrible, and your posture and your emotionally will be horrible. If your answer to "how are you" is horrible, your posture and your emotionally will be horrible. So Keller believes that we should always reply to this question with either terrific or great. Simply saying these words will help you boost your confidence and create a positive outlook. Only share your big worries. It's fine to discuss your problems in an attempt to find solution. Share your worries with friends and relatives can be a positive experience sometimes. That said, complaining about your back pain, headache, or flu won't be providing with a positive outlook. This type of complaint has no clear solution, so there is a little benefit to grumbling. Ranting or complaining does not help the listener and won't help you. Instead, focus on the positives. Secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. Keller suggests picking up a pen and piece of paper and listening to all the reasons you have to be grateful. This is a great response when you feel like complaining. Complaining merely distracts you from taking the actions required to improve the situation. Surround yourself with positivity. We are the average of all the people we spend time with. It is because the people we spend most of our time with greatly influence our thoughts and actions. They define our outlook and future. Keller identifies two kinds of people in our lives: toxic people and nourishing people. Toxic people dwell on the negativity. They try to drag you down to their level. They tell you what you can't do and they suck all the positive energy out of you. They are a joy to be around and make you feel better. This will put you on the path to failure. Who we surround yourself with is what we become. So you need to surround yourself with positive people who have life goals and the ambition to achieve them. Realize that you are subordinating your success by avoiding difficult situations. Always adopt a change to attitude as you prepare to take on the challenges. Doing this will help you give the courage to take on challenges and overcome life's obstacles. Repetition is vital because taking on one obstacle will make the next one easier. Kick on after failures. As well as taking on obstacle, we must be ready to fail. If you avoid failure, you can't learn new skills. Those who are successful are those who have learned to fail their way to success. To fail today. After failure, you have to persevere. So, that's all for my side.
If you like this video, do like and subscribe. The Ultimate Mindset, Limitless Boundaries. We are here to transform your journey to an ultimate human being.